Hi, this is Freddie with Toucan Advisors. Title of this video is How to Find Success on Amazon. And I think a great way to start to answer that question is how do you define success? And I think that gets into what kind of seller and what kind of brand are you? So I've got a search in here on Amazon for soft shell cycling jacket for men. This is actually kind of a jacket that I'm interested in buying. And you'll see there's tons of sellers with hundreds and thousands of reviews that are in the 30s. Some of them are in the $20 range, and they look, I guess, good enough. But I've never heard of them before. If you do a little bit more digging, you can go in, and a lot of times, if the seller name is the same name as the brand, you'll then see that this actually is in out of China, which it's fine, and I think you kind of understand what you're getting for, especially for this price point. But you can also go in and say, okay, what if I want to spend a little bit more? And now these are brands that I've heard of, Pearl Izumi and Gore and things like that. And you'll see when you oftentimes search for these brands, they've got tens of millions or hundreds of millions of search results for them, and built out social media campaigns and TV ads and all kinds of warranties and things like that. So they're competing on the higher margin, lower volume game versus lower price, higher volume, lower margin game. So once you understand kind of where you fit in that dynamic, and there's a lot of gray area, you can start to address how you'll move forward, and essentially how you'll effectively compete, which gets to our second part. So when you start talking about your factors for success, and again, I've got the higher priced products pulled up now. Even within then, you got a fairly big variation. You go from 130 to 185, and also there's a limit here of 200. I bet if I put 400, even wider variation. But colors, reviews are huge. You've got one here with 2, 111, 8, 25, but that's lower. You got to stay on top of your inventory. And then, when you just, go into the individual products, and I'll get some of the lower price ones pulled up too. You'll see a big variance in just the listings. So when I go in here, this product at least is definitely competing on its brand. You only got one image and minimal benefits, but if you've got a strong enough brand, you can get away with these kinds of things. Again, same brand, one more image, a little bit more built out, but still only 2 reviews. And compared to this, 2,600 reviews, tons of images, still no video, but that's obviously how they're competing. This one kind of stands out to me. This is an unknown brand with they got a couple keywords in here, but really only 2 images and not a lot to effectively compete on. So I don't think that this brand is going to do too well given these factors. But just some of the things that you think about when you're thinking about competition. So the last point I'll make here about how to find success on Amazon is really to understand about what Amazon is and what it isn't. And I think a fair way to illustrate that is the understanding of demand creation platforms versus demand capture platforms. So demand creation is essentially creating demand for an industry or product that doesn't yet exist. So the iPhone was a great example of this. That's definitely not what Amazon is. There's a limited number of people that are searching for your product. So how do you capture the most amount of them? Essentially, how do you increase your slice of the pie? And again, a great way to illustrate this is for established brands, and these are the kinds of brands that Toucan loves to work with. They've already got their listings up here on Amazon, but they're limited and they're somewhat under optimized. When folks are searching for this brand and they find them on Amazon by completely filling out the product images, the product title, you want to use benefit statements in your bullet points, is going to just ensure the maximum amount of success and just get that slice of the pie as big as possible. So that's it for the short little video about how to find success on Amazon. Any questions or comments or anything, feel free to reach out or comment below. And thank you for your time. Bye bye.